Mac builds brick.
Hello there again. I say again because a few of you, like Greg, were already present for my morning stream, which I'm a little tired from actually. Oh, hey, well, I'll get that in a second. Anyways, thank you for joining me for the shuttle carrier aircraft finale. Hello, Holly, Skywalker, um, and happy Memorial Day. And I just want to briefly say that, well, we should all recognize all of our fallen warriors who fought for our country, whether you agree that war was necessary or not, or their motives for joining. They still all had families and friends, and the fact that they lost their lives in the service of the country should be recognized. So I just wanted to say, yes, a moment. Actually, yeah, let's do a quick moment of silence for our troops. Skywalker, I have fixed your points thing. It should work for you now. Also, I want to reiterate, and this always gets me a little bit. Um, so Memorial Day is for the troops that have died. Um, Veterans Day is to remember those that have served. So remember that there is a distinction between the 2 days. So anyways, I guess I will get started. Is there something that is coming into, like, do you guys hear a noise? Is it the music? No, it's not the music. I don't know. I feel like there's a noise coming in somewhere. Uh, yeah, I wonder what the rattling is. Oh, I wonder if it's this. Oh, sorry. I guess it was the app. It was this app that was going, and I didn't realize that it was transmitting sound. Oh boy, that's a little embarrassing to have a moment of silence, and you've got the rattling of a Lego bag. So, anyways, thanks again for showing up tonight. I do have a point system that I'm kind of testing out. Again, there is no reason to spam chat because the number of chats you put in does not get you points. All that gets you points is being active. So, hello, Constant Gaming. Hello. Oh, is it already the finale of Last of Us? I'll have to catch that tomorrow. I think I'm all caught up. And Charlotte was also chewing on a bone because whenever she can't go outside and play, I always feel a little bad for her. So, yeah, I make sure I give her a bone. So, Holly, let me. No, I'm not going to ask that of you. Greg, can you check your points? I want to see if oh, Zim, can you count? Can you see if your points are accruing or persisted? That's the word I'm looking for. Persisted. I am not hungry. I ate. I basically just kind of grazed. Okay. So yeah. I think it is. I think it is persisting. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's going to help me and determine like points redemption. That's going to help me with points redemption. Okay, cool. Okay, well, see, I was researching why subs are not appearing automatically in points. So I will add you here in a second. This is not the way this is supposed to work, but that seems to be on point for me, right? Coming up with great things, and you just gotta do a little extra work to make it work. Okay, Greg, Eternity. Hey, hey! I thought you were Fortnite it up, man. Yes. Yeah. Thanks for stopping by, guys. uh, yeah. Did you? Yeah. Everyone should be getting points for. Um, sometimes I have to like add users, but that's just to check your points. You are getting points, and I'm going to do something like a point redemption system. And so if you guys remember, now keep in mind I guess I have to manually add every user that wants to check points. So I will add all you guys, but you're still accruing points. Anyways, I don't know if you guys remember the shenanigans bot or the wheel of shenanigans. Um, I think I'm gonna roll that up into like a points redemption system. So I think it would make it even more interesting than just spinning a wheel or doing a random pick who can do what type deal. So now that I know it's going to accrue, then that's when I'll set up things like five. No, probably not. So Nick Stebbins, it'll be points. It'll be points. Let me go ahead and get some of you guys added right now. So, anyways, I hope you guys are having a good night. Eternity, did you guys get some wins? So, Nick Stebbins. Nick Stebbins. Okay, Nick, you can check the points. Holly, thank you. Thank you very much for popping in. And Holly, I will see you pretty soon. Piece by piece. I streamed for a little bit today, this morning. Before that, I did some house cleaning, and then after that, I did. I finished up the T-Rex. The T-Rex is finally done. The big T-Rex skeleton, and then I watched a movie with the wife. And then, believe it or not, I played a couple games of Fortnite with Randucci. And it was okay. I mean, I am not great at Fortnite, and I acknowledge that. But the murder mystery game that was pretty fun. So Constant, I'm putting you in here. Um, yeah, Holly, I will be there Wednesday. I have scheduled everything. Man, is that already? Wait a minute. No, is Whiskey Club, isn't that next Wednesday? Oh, it's fine, piece by piece. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It was not scheduled. It was just something I was like, I really want to start working on this set again. It's been a while. It was a Christmas gift from the wife, and it's just been sitting there forever. So I was like, I have some time. She's working. I might as well get it done. So I did. I got 4 or 5 bags done, which is great. It's a lot more than has been done in a while, like weeks. And when I wanted to kind of film it instead of stream it, because filming it can be, in a way, so much more relaxing. Not extremely relaxing, but sometimes, especially when you're already going to be streaming later that day, um, filming it seems like it's a better option because then you're not talking for like 6 to 8 hours in a day. You're just talking for 3 or 3.5, and um, going from there. But I I decided to stream it because when you look at the views of my videos for Broader, they are pretty low just for the straight videos. And part of that is probably my fault because they're not really speed build videos. Although I have a speed build video up, they are like I'm having video commentary. Oh wow, I think that one needs to be adjusted a little bit. I forgot about that one. So you guys get to see some movie magic, some movie magic. Oop, a little bit too much. Yeah, let's zoom in on the hands. That's what we want to see, right? We want to zoom in on the hands. There, that's much better, much better. Sorry about that. I forgot all about that camera. Greg, you have a fantastic question. I will know for sure tomorrow, and I will update appropriately. It will be either Tudor Corner or the Deep Space Nine, um, someone else's creation. I am waiting to verify that I have pieces. If I get the pieces tomorrow, then on Wednesday it will be Deep Space Nine. Oh, and I'm sorry. Piece by piece, yeah. Not only is it expensive to live in a waterfront house, you always kind of have to factor in the insurance as well. And that because I imagine you're going to have things that you would experience in a waterfront house that you probably would not somewhere else, like erosion and storms, hurricanes. Well, maybe not necessarily hurricanes, but flooding. Christoph, no, no. This is my first plane I've ever built. I saw the Concorde, but I I I don't think I have room for the Concorde. I don't even know where I'm going to stick the T-Rex skeleton at. I was going to stick the T-Rex skeleton upstairs where Notre Dame is, but the wife said no. So I don't know. I don't know where I'm sticking the T-Rex skeleton. Right now it's on the dining room table. I was not expecting her to say no. I thought she would be okay with me sticking the T-Rex there, but you know, oh well. Boy, I hope Calm is on tonight. I have a slightly funny story for Calm if he's on later. Um, so I hope the rest of you guys have had a great day. Um, hopefully lots of good eating. In my neck of the woods, no one has really barbecued outside today because it's been raining all day. We do have some flooding here, but it's not as bad as it was a month ago. Charlotte and I did get some playtime in today, so I locked her out. So it's been an okay Memorial Day. Yeah, I did certainly make use of the extra time off to finish the set, or to work on the set at least. So I gave my brother-in-law a list of Legos I wanted for Christmas, and he gave that list to my mother-in-law and my wife, and they went to the Lego store in St. Louis, and they got me I think I got two, no, I got three Lego gifts for Christmas. I got the poinsettia, and then I got the Dark Falcon, and then I got Broad as well. And two of those sets I finished, and the other one is in progress. And yeah, it'll be finished probably within about a week or so, and probably literally as soon as I get done with this stream, I'll be ordering a light kit for it. After extensive research, and even though it's ridiculously expensive, it seems like the Light My Bricks light kit is the best. Hello, Lego Buildo! Welcome to the stream. Lego Buildo. I will add you here in just a second. Unfortunately, StreamerBot is not picking up subscribers as a group, or not even subscribers. It's not picking up anyone. So I'm having to manually add people that are not mods. So I'll go ahead and do that. Lego Buildo, what is new with you? Lego Buildo, you are on here as eligible to check your points. Greg, I absolutely will see Mission Impossible 8 this week. I just don't know when. Hello, Luffy. Oh, Lego Buildo, that's fine. I still added you as someone that can check your points. And if you like what I'm doing and want to subscribe, that would be pretty swell. I know I have a fair amount of subscribers, but it still feels like a Christmas present every time I get a new one. I just appreciate you guys so very much. Oh, thank you, Lego Bill. Oh, I just realized I think all of my streamer bot greetings are still set to be Lord of the Rings. Whoops. Oh, and I forgot to turn the music on. Here's some music, guys. Hey, I never teal for Lego. I'm sorry, I kind of never made it back in there in your stream. Did anyone guess what the bill was? So No tool for Lego. I just want you to know that I made it so you could emoji up and not get in trouble with stream Nightbot. Well, thank you, Zim. That feedback is greatly appreciated. I just felt like there's greater stuff to see on this side and not on that side. So no one wants to see exercise equipment, but everyone wants to see the Imperial Star Destroyer and the Venator. Well, I think you mentioned bodies, and that made me think of like, well, I don't want to say what it is now. I'll try to get on and guess later. And I think my allergy meds are starting to wear off. Welcome back, Piece by Piece. So Luffy, I really have 3 bags and then the display left. So I do have just a little bit of work tonight, but it won't be terrible. Well, thank you, Zim. And thank you, Never Too Old for Lego. I appreciate that too. So what I'm doing right now is filling in the void here. So we put in all of the side, and thank goodness this is all printed on, because if it wasn't, I would object highly, Your Honor. But now this just we just have some hooks that snap on, and you know, fills that in pretty good. So some pretty nice techniques overall. This, I would say, this is a very nice set. There have been a lot of people that have you know, objected. Oh no, shoot. One of my cameras is out there. This is what happens when you say you're gonna come downstairs and get ready, and then your wife is like, but wait, the battery is out on the case for the Titanic. Oh, so I went ahead and put in some chat commands here. These are all commands that you can use on YouTube or Twitch. Hey, PGN name 1122. Thank you for popping into Twitch. Unfortunately, my Twitch overlay is multi-chat overlay is not working, so everyone, PG name 112 has popped into my Twitch stream, so I'll make sure that any chat messages I read out. We noticed something in the chat overlays where if something is deleted, it still goes to the chat overlays, so that makes moderation a little impossible. Hello, Alexandria. PG name, I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing? Alexandria, your points have persisted, so you didn't lose your points from earlier. Oh, that's backwards. And this down here just keeps coming off. I gotta find a different way to brace myself. So yes, this set, great set. I think it's worth the money. I don't think that the nose should be enough to turn people off from this set. So PG Name says he's debating what to design. A Lloyd section of Lloyd and Aaron's Titan mech? Oh, dang it, Alexandria. Hold on. Let me add you. Goodness gracious. Adding you is tricky. I don't know which one of these is you. Okay. You can try it again, Alexandria. Oh, okay, you do. Hello, Chris. Okay, Alexandria, that was the wrong Alexandria I added. Because I don't know if you remember, Alexandria, but we had someone that was a fake one. And now they're stuck in YouTube forever. So let me see if I can add you here, Alexandria. And I'll remove this one. Okay. Okay. I think we might be good now. I think we might be good now. Okay. All right. Cool. So yeah, it was a little interesting with the Lego band, but I still appreciated Little Lego's efforts into like writing, coming up with the lyrics and the transition from like humans to stick figures or minifigs rather was pretty cool. Eric Luffy, I'll add you in just a second. Thankfully, I only have to add you guys once. But it is annoying that I have everyone in here that should be working and it just doesn't. Okay, Luffy, give me 1 second. Okay, Luffy, you're in there now. Oh, Little Lego. Let me make sure you're added. I didn't even see you come in, Little Lego. Cool. So there's a lot going on, but I guess PG Name says he can see our chat, so I guess that's okay. That's okay. Yeah. So the points, I'm just gonna go here for a second. So the way the points is gonna work is I'm gonna have a screen that will pop up, kind of similar to the chat command screen that you saw before, just to kind of remind everyone what the points will do for you. So the way I see it is like every stream, for the small things, one person will be able to purchase or redeem points for something. So, for example, you all, when we were doing the wheel or bot of shenanigans, you guys would random to see who would roll the wheel, right? The wheel, and then after that, you could go ahead and perform the wheel actions, and then it would land on something. Like, for example, I do 5 burpees. You guys remember that? So I'm thinking somewhere for like 1,000 or 1,500 points. Someone can redeem their points, and then I do 5 burpees. That kind of stuff. There will be high point rewards, or I'm sorry, there will be high point redemptions, similar to, you know, the other things that we've done in the past with the wheel / shenanigans bot. I think in a way this would be a little bit more interesting, because instead of waiting for some things to come around again, that they're there available every stream for people to choose. And the things like you know, pick my next set to build, those will be very high redemption things, so they still will only get redeemed every once in a while. So this is going to be just exactly like what they have in Twitch for the most part. I can't do any of that stuff yet for Twitch because I'm not an affiliate. But you know, I think it's a little unfair to have that kind of system in Twitch and not have something similar in YouTube. So I'm just trying to make things even more interesting and entertaining than they were before. That's why you guys are here, right? I mean, you guys are here to support me and to listen to good music and to converse and watch me build neat Lego sets. But I can understand where sometimes that might get just a little boring, and it might be a little cool just to do a little something different to help spice things up. And I am looking for one more printed piece. Hi, Greasy. Yes, it is. I love me some sarsaparilla. It's just a little annoying that there's only one place in town that sells it, and I have to I basically have to go to the butcher shop in town to get sarsaparilla. I mean, why do I have to go to the butcher shop to get sarsaparilla? I don't know. So now I am filling in the void on the other side. Christoph, it was good. It was good having you on for a while today, and I hope you rest well. And I'll see you Wednesday, hopefully. Have a good night. So I also like to drink zero sugar root beer of the same brand. And again, it's only sold in the butcher shop. So I go into the butcher shop and I walk out with 6 packs of root beer and butcher bones for Charlotte, which is probably an odd picture. I very rarely actually get meat there because It's hard to cook for someone that's on call, and you just never know when they're going to leave and when they're going to come back. Yes, Chris, this is my second stream today. Believe it or not, I did a stream earlier. I don't know, actually. I never even thought to check truck patch. Yeah, that's a 6. Oh, I think I just put too much stuff on here. I guess I'll check truck patch. I know they have some stuff. I just can't remember what specific they have. Chris, did you get the day off today? Two 6s. I've got 2 6s there. So, what is the deal? Dealio-yo. I think I put a 3 on here instead of a 2, and that would do it. Hey, Arnold, why is it gross? Woo! Almost 20 likes. Wow. Thank you guys so very much. 20 is about my the peak of my likes usually. I don't usually get past 20. So I almost lost a piece. Arnold, I'm looking forward to having you back around more. I hope your house continues to show progress. This has been a very unusual start to summer here in Missouri. Like, it's 60 degrees today. What? It's also been very rainy. Like, I think only twice this year I've had to turn my sprinklers on. And I hope that summer doesn't come back with a vengeance and we get like 100-degree days this year. Oh God, I hate the heat. What do you mean by final day? Is it the final day of construction, or is it the final day of inspections before, you know, you can purchase the house? Nice. Well, based upon the amount of work you guys have put in it, I don't really see how you guys can go wrong. But I wish you all the best of luck so you can move into your brand new house, and then you can set up a bazillion Lego displays and build lots of Lego and have a place to store them all. Looking for it to snap in. Come on, let's hear a nice snap in here. I think I have to just angle it just a little bit more down. Oh, yep, here we go. Here we go. That's a nice snap. So this right here is what we just put in. So kind of gives it a nice curved shape as much as you can on bricks. Going pretty good. Oh my goodness, Arnold. Well, it just means you can build all your Legos again. You can have the satisfaction. Very soon, within the next 3 weeks, I will be deconstructing the Superstar Destroyer, the UCS one, and then putting it back together again, probably with a light kit. I think I'm going to get a light kit for my Imperials or my Super Star Destroyer. Believe it or not, it's actually a lot harder than it seems to get a light kit for that because it's an older set and not a lot of places have light kits. And some of the places their light kits suck from the reviews I've read. So that'll be interesting. I've never done a light kit. I'm also ordering a light kit for Roger. I think I said that before. Yeah, I remember seeing that picture, Arnold, and thinking like, holy cow, how in the world are you going to be able to fix this in time? But it sounds like it all worked out. So now this is filled in, so you can see that pretty much everything here is all done. Next part is going to be probably filling in the top. Also, the bottom needs a little bit of work too. But I think it's neat that the landing gears are. Oh, spoke too soon. I was going to say it's pretty neat the landing gears have been supporting all this, but I guess not right now. But at least it's just the front one. This is not going to be too bad. Yeah. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can arrange that. I haven't even been using YouTube Music lately because I keep on running into copyright issues. Not like copyright strike, but I just don't like seeing copyright in any of my videos. I then go back and remove it all because I don't want it there, or I replace the songs. So, anyways, I gotta find it. Da, 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 da. I tried to search and I didn't find it in search, so now I gotta look it up to make sure I didn't misspell something. I don't know where it went. There we go. Found it. Okay, cool. You know, I don't know, Leffy. I haven't heard what's going on with that. I haven't really heard very much of any of the rumors lately. Yes, Arnold, even beyond that, I remember when Facebook was pretty sweet where you could actually, more accurately see what's going on with your friends. And you didn't have any ads at all on Facebook. It was sweet back in 2008. Man, I remember MySpace. MySpace was a good time. People had their own little banners, and some people had some great music when you joined their, or when you went to their page. You could have like intro songs. It was cool. But man, MySpace is just a shadow of what it used to be at this point. Constant gaming, Lego Fortnite. I've never fired up Lego Fortnite, so I have absolutely no idea what you can build. You wanna give us some options? Maybe we can all kind of as a community give you some nice suggestions of what you can build. Oh, Zim, that's what always changed it is when people figured out about advertising digitally. Everyone's like, "Oh my goodness, we got to take advantage of this as much as possible." So with the overhead camera, you can see that everything is filled in up here now, and the sides as well. So everything is getting nicely filled in now, and it's very solid. Like it doesn't feel like anything's gonna fall apart whatsoever. All right, so now we are having to put in some stuff, but I'm not ready to flip this over yet. I'll do it when I get closer to it. I'm afraid of something popping out somewhere. So Arnold, I think after the Millennium Falcon is done, I'm gonna build like two Star Wars UCS sets, and then finally build out that castle, man. I've been wanting to build out that castle forever. No, Arnold, I will not throw my Lego sets around. Nope. I will swoosh. So I will swoosh these things separately, and then I will swoosh them together. We'll have three swooshes. So I had some people vote on that castle, and if you're curious what designs I was looking at for the castle, because again, these are not my mocks for castles. I would I would try to mock a castle someday, but not for a while. So I had three designs I was looking at for castles, and people voted, and I might choose a design anyways against the will of the people. But if you guys do want to check out my post, I do post regularly on the post tab, and see which castles I'm thinking about building, and maybe provide your inputs. Um, I just keep seeing other buildings that look like other designs that might match a little bit better than the one I was settling on. And this, I don't like the look of this. Do I have this on backwards? I do not. I don't know if I like this very much. I don't. You see how you can see the studs here? That doesn't look very good. Let's see if I can. Okay, I can push it in a little bit more. No, I can push it in a little bit more to fix it. Okay, so that does look a little cleaner there. I just needed a little extra pushing in. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, it's gonna be pretty big. So you're looking at 5,300 plus castle piece-wise. So, it's going to be beefy. I'm trying to think about where I'm going to stick it at. But yeah, I think I'm going to have to do some redecorating in here. And I will have a room tour or studio tour eventually. I'm just trying to get everything all situated first. Arnold, yes, it came with two books actually. It came with a book for the space shuttle, and it came with a book for the shuttle carrier aircraft itself, which is what the set is really about. I kind of see the space shuttle as an accessory for the shuttle carrier aircraft, but it's really about the plane, not the space shuttle. Okay, so just kind of repeating it for this side. So I kind of also did the same, Arnold. I'm still there. Oh, I think, did I do something wrong here? Yes, I think I did do something wrong here. I think I got a little distracted and used the wrong piece here. So my store here where I live is on Whatnot now, and I have been catching their auctions, and I won. Gosh, what did I win? I won the Piranha Plant Lego set. And so I was like, I literally in my cart right now have the Super Mario Kart, and I just haven't pulled the trigger on it yet. I'll probably wait, but I kind of envision having like a Super Mario week. That's cool, Arnold. I looked at that too. Also looked at because the main tower is supposed to go with some kind of castle, right? I need. I need a piece. But I don't see the piece. This is a flat. I got a bunch of flats. Oh my goodness gracious. I bet it's going to be pretty awesome, man. I still have the Harry Potter castle and ground set that I still have not built yet. You know, I got it, I don't know if you remember, but I got it for the random Lego build nights and just never built them out. So yeah, I guess I'll have to do that someday. But Zim, do you not want to display him because you're afraid people are going to be like, oh, look at this guy, he's a Harry Potter fan? I did get a deal on it. Pretty sweet deal. Yeah, they are a little big and bulky, that's for sure. And they're weird too in the fact that the sets are supposed to integrate with each other. So you almost feel compelled to keep buying like additional sets so that they all integrate together and they make, you know, they make what it's supposed to be in like a great haul and stuff like that. And I mean that adds up, man. Suddenly you're spending like $1,000 on Harry Potter sets just to have a complete thing. Well, Alexandria, I will have you know that I now possess 2 Harry Potter sets. I have Hogwarts and Grounds, as I had stated before, and now I also have the Hagrid and Harry motorcycle set, because I'm a sucker for cheap Legos and I got them for cheap. Zim, you can do what I do, and that is maybe I can sacrifice a desk down here. Maybe I don't really need 2 desks down here. Maybe I just do with 1. Oh, the hat actually talks? Wow, that's pretty neat. I did not know that the hat actually talked. Can I make the hat not say Slytherin ever because no one wants to be a part of Slytherin? Okay, piece by piece, I will still be here. I will be on until this finishes. And what the heck is a voice brick? I've heard of light bricks, but I've never heard of a voice brick. Is a voice brick actually common? And to be honest here, guys, and this is going to probably sound one of the most boring things you can hear, but I'm fairly certain I'm going to do it anyways. I'm probably going to make one of the months this year just dedicated to medieval sets, because I have a lot of medieval things to build, and if I don't set aside some time to actually like do it, I don't know when it's gonna get done. Hey, welcome back, Piece by Piece. So for medieval sets, I have Lion's Night Castle. I still have two 3-in-1 castle sets to make something out of. I have Viking Village, I have Medieval Town Square, I will have, gosh, what is it? The Siege Encampment coming out. And, yeah, I guess that's about it, but still, that's certainly enough to take a month. So I will also, I want to be wearing different costumes for that month, whichever month it is. I'm just trying, I'm looking for costumes now, but I'm trying to make sure I don't order anything outside of the United States because of tariffs. Okay, Piece by Piece. Wish him luck from me. I hope everyone has a good time and gets some wins. And if you get all done there, I'll still probably still probably be here, and I hope to see you later. If not, have a great night. What is Lego Masters? Oh wait, Lego Masters. That's isn't Hayden Christensen judging that one? Like, I saw something that popped up on Instagram about that, but I got distracted and never finished investigating because squirrel. What do they do on Lego Masters? Are they building out mocks that are judged by Hayden Christensen himself, Darth Vader? Ooh, wedding cakes out of Lego. Cool. That sounds large. Hey, Area 56 Bricks, welcome back. Did you go to Florida already? Yes, Arnold. I would say 50% is definitely a steal. I love getting cheap Legos. Hey, congratulations, and congratulations to your son as well on his big day. Hopefully you guys didn't hit any bad weather there and back, but I bet you're probably so very, very, very happy to be home. So we have filled in the most of the bottom section now. So everything is coming along now. I'm really curious what we're going to stick here. Make sure the landing gear will open and close. So this is bag 13. Oops. Good, good, good. I'm glad you had a good trip. I'm glad. I agree, Area 56 Bricks. I agree that I need to go to Galaxy's Edge. Me and my friends keep talking about it. We just, between the five of us, we just have to figure out a time and date where it will work for everyone, and that's always complicated. And partially it's my fault because my wife is great about booking vacations. Speaking of vacations, we're supposed to be going to Ireland and Scotland next year, and the wife is already looking at cruises. And I'm like, well, I guess that would be okay, depending on the port visits and stuff like that. She's a big fan of the cruising life, but I don't know though, it might be a little too cold for her. It might be a little too cold. 856 Bricks, did you get a lightsaber while you were out there? Cantina? Do they have some excellent Star Wars themed cocktails at the cantina? My my Luke Skywalker lightsaber came from Galaxy's Edge. I had a buddy that made it out there, and he brought one back for me, and that I used that for my Halloween costume a couple of years ago. Okay, Arnold. Hey, man, it was so great to have you for a while, and I should be here when you get back. Just take out a small loan. Yeah. Part of it, of course, is getting there. But I imagine that if I do go down there with friends, we'll probably do what you did, which was drive. But your drive was a lot longer than my drive would be because I mean you live so much farther away. And come on, let's stabilize here. Let me. Okay, yeah, I'm doing everything right here. Oh, okay. You flew. Sorry, for some reason I thought you were driving all the way there, and I was just thinking to myself, man, that's gotta be a heck of a trip. That's almost cross country, man. Flying is so much better. Yeah, flying is so much better. I feel like I did miss some stuff. Okay. Yeah, just like maybe like one piece, 2 pieces. Not too bad. Luffy, what's the best theme park in the United States? I guess that is just based upon what it is that you really want to do. If you want something that is, Star Wars themed, for example, then Galaxy's Edge near Walt Disney World, not Land, World would probably be the best. If you want just pure roller coasters, then I would have to say Cedar Point in Ohio, Sandusky, Ohio would be your best bet, because that pretty much all that park is devoted to is roller coasters. If you want to do some things besides roller coasters, then there's Six Flags. Renducci! It's good to see you, Renducci. We have Area 56 Bricks. He's made it back from his trip. Yeah. So Luffy, are you familiar with Tivoli in Denmark? Yeah. I mean, check it out. Check it out, Renducci. It's all pretty much fleshed out. I really have a sense that I'm building wings now, based upon the shape and how long it is. I really think I'm building out wings now. Zim, I have heard from people here in Missouri that have been to Sears Point, and they said that it had the best roller coasters they've ever been on. Hello, sorry, it's been a while. Or am I saying it? See, now I'm back to wondering, am I saying your name right? Man, I need to be a part of your guys' streams more so I can hear your name mentioned, so I'm sure how I'm saying it right. Or maybe Randucci will hop in chat with me tomorrow and be like, slap, 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 slap. This is the way it goes. So anyways, welcome back. It's been a bit. How are you doing? So yeah, so I definitely think that we're dealing with a wing here for sure. So I imagine 13 and 14 are wings, and 15 is just detailing some other things, and then 16 is the stand, and then that'll be it. I like to predict things. I'm not always correct. Zim, did you get all your pieces that you're looking for? Or are you still waiting to get some in? Oh, thank you, Randucci. Thank you. All right. I'm missing a couple slopes in here. Oh, they're all right there, all nice and tucked in. Hasn't shipped yet? How many days ago did you order it? I'm assuming it's delayed because of the holiday. Oh, okay. This does have an edge on there. I just didn't realize I had it. Hi, Fire Spider. Welcome back, Fire Spider. How are you doing this evening? So everyone is so Fire Spider, I don't have a particular spot. So what I'm trying to do here, um, this spot up here, I'm trying to use as my kind of like showcase, and it's where I'm gonna put my freshly built stuff. And so when a set gets freshly built, it'll go up here, and then after that, I'll put it somewhere else. So for shelving space, I have some shelving space down there, and I have some shelving space over here, and I'll probably have some shelving space soon over there. So, chances are it won't be on camera, unfortunately, because you know, I have some stuff here that I have no interest in moving. Like I do not want to move my at Walker again for a while. Nor do I want to move my Millennium Falcon again for a while. So, yeah. Now, there's a chance I could probably move some of this stuff. Because this stuff has been, you know, kind of hanging around here for a while, and I'm not very partial to either the red one or the B-Wing, although the B-Wing is pretty sweet. And I could probably stick something else there instead. Area 56 bricks, that's a good one. No, I don't have any plans for an addition yet. Boy, do we need one though. Boy, do we need one. 637 pieces, that is fairly large. So yes, this little fact I just posted about Spatial Enterprise, I thought that was pretty interesting in the fact that you know, they built out Enterprise first, and then after that they came up with some better propulsion designs, which went into the next shuttle, which I think was maybe Columbia. And they decided just not to implement that into Enterprise. So, considering that the namesake for the Enterprise was the Star Trek Enterprise, I thought it was a little sad that this Spatial Enterprise never made it into space. But what can you do? Yeah, Fire Spider, I thought that would be just a little something cool. So we built out the Saturn V. We finished it last week, and so in preparation for displaying this one, I moved Jango Fett Slave 1 out of the showcase spot. So now it's in its probably permanent spot right now, which is down below me. You can probably see it on the side camera when it cycles through. But yeah, I moved some cameras around because I felt like my big UCS sets, which got moved over there, um, needed some camera time. Now I need to improve the lighting over there. So I'm back to researching LED strip lights that are safe for Legos. Because not all of them are safe. Oop. And I don't know what this is going to end up being. Although I have a sneaky suspicion it is what is going to be used to connect the wing to the rest of the aircraft. So, Fire Spider, what have you been up to lately? Are you building any Lego sets? Yeah, definitely building something to connect, because I have some nice little. Look at that! I have some nice little Technic axle pinholes there. I think that's the right term. Oh no! Oh no, 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 oh no, I forgot. I forgot I'm playing YouTube. And it's literally it's just pulling stuff. Oh, I'm gonna have so many copyright stuff I'm gonna have to get rid of. Zim, I'm so glad you mentioned that because I totally spaced out. I was still playing YouTube music. Okay, number two on Polio, I will check it out once I get done here. Is that is it a set? Okay, so let's just be sure how this goes. Come on now. What? No way. This is some janky stuff. This whole assembly here is only held in by this right now. This is what's holding this whole thing in right now. Just this one little piece that I hope we change that. That is ridiculous. Yes, Sim. YouTube music has been playing since Arnold's request, so. And I'm still trying to remove music from the Star Trek DS9 stream using the copyright-free lo-fi Star Wars music or Star Trek music. Like, so much for copyright-free. Hello, Panzer. All right. Well, hold on a second. Let me see what you sent me. Discord. Wow. That's pretty cool. And is it really that gray? I don't really think it is. It really that gray? Can I show everyone Never Too Old for Lego? All right, cool. So, let me do something here real fast. Okay, there's a temporary black screen here, guys. Don't worry about it. Just give me a second. So, Never Too Old for Lego Designs just made this design. I mean, that looks pretty sweet. That looks pretty sweet. You should also do another one where Mac realizes he's building out something with brittle brown bricks and his face goes into like a frightened, scared mode. I think that would work too. I'll never forget having to build out Brittle browns, man. And I'd like to think that I'm done building those out, but I'm not quite sure I am. I think one of these days I'll have to if I'm going to build a set in that era, I have to remember that they have the brittle browns, and they've got, I guess, the clear ones are also brittle too. Oh yeah, yeah. I think that's certainly if you're looking to do a horror song, you don't have to go much further than brittle browns. You know, I love Lego so much. It's just amazing taking plastic and making something like this sweet wing out of it. I'm so glad I got that Lego Titanic set for my wife, because if I hadn't, I would never have known how great it is to put this stuff together. Well, be careful in the future about that, um, Panzer. You always want to use sunscreen, especially the older you get. But I think it's cool. I think it's cool that you got to be in the ROTC parade. I told you my story about how I almost made it into the ROTC program earlier today, but got shafted because of some lost paperwork. It's a bummer. But everything all turned out right still, though. Everything still turned out all right. Yeah, yeah, Panzer. The Lego Titanic will be around still for a little while. I've not heard of it retiring anytime soon. Now the AT-AT though, that that did retire, so the chances of that finding it for a decent price is not the best, but who knows? Maybe someday you'll be able to just to buy it and not worry about it too much, or maybe you can get a nice used one. Well, this is pretty interesting. So I'll go ahead and show you what I see here. This is pretty interesting. So I'm putting the wing on. So of course you've got the axles that just fit in, but so we put these parts on a little bit earlier, right? These two parts here, and they actually clip in here. So I thought that was kind of neat. That's a pretty cool technique. So those are nice and clipped in. So now the wing is pretty solidly in there now. And that's what it looks like from the other side. So, and I've just squeezed that a little bit more to make this not quite such a a gap in there, and that squeezed together pretty well. So, well, that's pretty cool. And the wings are nice and solidly put in there. Well done, Lego. Well done. Oh, I guess I should have just kept on letting it run. Okay, so I think we're filling in gaps now. I just saw a sealed AT-AT at the minifig shop when I went there not too long ago, but I didn't check the price. I wonder how much that store is marking things up. Generally, they're pretty close to what Bricklink sells stuff for. Like I don't think they really price gouge very much. Yes, Sim, it sure did. It sure did. I got more secure, which I'm happy for. It's a great departure from the acclimator, which I haven't talked about in a while, which is still sitting over there, still in one piece magically. Oh boy, that acclimator, let me tell you. Free shipping. Who is free shipping, by the way, Panzer? I've been never too old for Lego. I've been thinking about doing a merch shop when I get monetized finally, whenever that happens. In a way, I have to probably sell something because I'm actually registered as a business in the state of Missouri. And I don't know if there's any rules about having a business license here and not selling anything. Okay, so this goes and yeah, it goes on top. So that's a neat technique, because this piece here goes right into the angle of the piece, and so it helps make it at the correct angle and keeps it there. I assume. Yeah. And now some braces to make sure that things stay there. I'm actually, this does make me a little nervous to be lifting this up like this for this part, but I don't think things are stable enough to put that kind of pressure on the set right now, the wings at least. So Panzer, no, I am not that much of a purist. Like, I am actually still working on a Rio Bricks set upstairs. That set is, I think, like 5,600 pieces. And so, you know, it's taking a little bit, and I haven't worked on it in a little bit, but I do plan on working on it soon. So I'm not a purist in that sense. Um, what I just don't want the non-Lego stuff and the Lego stuff to you know, have pieces get mixed up. So that's about as much as my quote unquote purity would go. I have no problems um, buying or building an off-brand set. I almost got one here for pretty cheap, but I forgot to join the auction, so I didn't get a chance to bid on it. So yeah, I will. I have no problems building something that's off-brand. Thank you, Constant. It has been it's been pretty sweet. I'm glad I got it, despite all the people that said that the nose sucked and they would not be getting it. Yeah, that's very kind there to it for Lego. That's very kind. I think that would be a pretty cool idea. I know I plan on doing something similar to what you're doing by, you know, putting some of the money from, well, I don't have any sponsorships or anything like that, but some of the money from the channel back out to the viewers if I ever make money on the channel, which I think will be, it'll be a long ways out. So I would be more partial to doing something like a battleship out of all those. Although, you know, I used to have an A10 Thunderbolt 2 model once upon a time. I used to build models when I was younger. My dad would visit, or I would go see my dad, and we would usually build some models together, and then I'd take them home and hang up in my room. And then one day, my stepdad took a baseball bat to my models, and that was the end of me building models. So building Legos kind of gives me that same sense of nostalgia and experience as I had as a kid when building models. Okay. Oh, he was just a jerk. I sense it was probably did it out of some sort of jealousy, really. But you know, that's okay. Actually, I'm wondering if I put the stud on here. Okay, I did. I did put the stud on there. Wow, never too old for Lego. That's That's really kind. Ooh, oh my goodness, I didn't know that was going to move on me. Ooh. All right, let's get this all put back together again here. Hi, Com. Com. So I have a funny story for you, Com, and it's kind of in relation to a conversation. Hey, piece by piece, welcome back. So Com and I, we've been talking about getting light kits for the Superstar Destroyer, and Com thought it'd be funny if I mentioned or just kind of threw in getting a light kit for the Titanic. So I tried to stick the T-Rex where Notre Dame is at upstairs, and my wife's like, no. And then I was like, hey, do you want me to get a light kit for that? And she's like, well, I mean, that would look really kind of nice. And she's like, what I really want you to do is get a light kit for the Titanic. So I guess I'm getting a light kit for the Titanic. Hold on a second, guys. Yeah, I do. Okay, Constant, thank you for watching. And I will catch you hopefully on Wednesday. Have a good couple days. So I have an extra piece here. I don't think I'm supposed to have. But everything looks pretty good here. So I'm just going to take a look at this real fast. Nope. So I got a round one there. I got one there. Oh. Okay, I found it. It goes right there. So no rebuild necessary, everyone. No rebuild necessary. It's just needs to pop in like right there. Mountains, 100%. And I'm pretty sure almost everyone around here would probably say the same thing. Like if I had a chance between moving between those two things, I would 100% go to the mountains. Boy, this really doesn't want to go in here, does it? And the reason why I would pick the mountains before anything else is I think you would have more privacy in the mountains. I think if you lived by the beach, you would not really have that much privacy. Plus the mountains, I mean, so much more wildlife, and you're going to have so many more trees, and I think it would just be so much cooler to live by the mountains. I think living by the beach would be a mistake. But that's just my opinion. Okay. So we have 14, 15, 16. 14, 15, 16. I gotta focus up here. Although really, I've been mostly focused up. It's just taking a little bit longer to build out than I suspected. But it's all right. Let's get some of these bigger pieces out of here so I can find some things a little bit easier. Let's go. Well, you're going to have definitely two different climates there, both in weather and socially. I mean, yeah, you are going to have to definitely make a choice because they're going to be definitely different living in Sweden versus living in Japan. I mean, I love the cold myself, so for me it would be an absolute no-brainer to move to Sweden out of those two. So, I think I'm gonna have to go through light my bricks for the Broader light kit. I have just been reading, and everyone seems to say that for that particular light kit, it is worth the money if you're gonna spend the money. But you know, the other ones I'll probably get from, you know, what is it, Go, I think, which was the place that has the Superstar Destroyer one. So cool, Greenville, South Carolina area. Dang it. I got distracted and just put a couple things wrong. No big deal. See, it's already fixed. Almost. Let's see. There, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a little heart. Isn't that cute? See? It's a little heart. Yeah, he's not in the service, but he's well on his way to joining. Let's see. I'm looking for 1x2 flat. There it is. So I was almost late because the battery died for the remote control for the Titanic display case, and that is kind of what prompted my wife to want a light kit for the Titanic. Man, that thing is in a case, and it is gonna be a pain in the butt to get that out of the case to put a light kit in. But on a plus note, maybe she will build some Legos. Oh, oh, piece by piece. It is not boring at all. It is not boring at all. And I know, I'm just some guy that's here putting together, Legos. But I'm hoping that I can, in my limited capacity, just help shed some insights and help you, make your decision, and you can take whatever I have to say and take it into consideration or not. But I don't think it's boring at all. I think it's an important decision that you have to make, and it's exciting picking out some land and building a house, really. So yeah, don't feel like you're being boring at all. I hope it works out for you. Just want to make sure something didn't fall out. I don't think something fell out. So again, I will know tomorrow what the next build will be. I'm just making sure that I'm actually putting this on in the right spot. Boy, I really love this builder app. I guess it's right. Yep, it's right. Yeah, I love the builder app. So Panzer, if you try out for special forces, the advice I would give you is to remember that it's not only important for you to be physically fit. It's also important for you to have mental fortitude, because both SEALs and Green Berets and any other forms of special forces, they will play mind games with you a whole lot to kind of break you down both physically and mentally. And unfortunately, a lot of times the first thing that a person does is they break mentally, and then you just don't make it after that. Oh no, Alexandria. But you can always go back and DVR it, right? you DVR'd it, right? Even if you didn't DVR it, you can still pull it up on YouTube, I'm sure. But the minute you mentioned that you closed your eyes for a minute, I got super tired. I've had a long day of Lego building today, actually. Yep, it's back to work for me tomorrow, and then I think next week I actually have a short work week, but my wife is also off that week, so I don't know if she has anything planned. So I'm going out of town to Springfield Saturday morning, but I should be back in time on Saturday for stream. And I don't know if I will pick up anything at the Bricks and Minifig out there. It's always a little tough for me to buy stuff when the wife is around. Because I'm afraid she's going to be super judgy. It's easier to order things, and you know, she just sees the charge, but it's a lot harder just to, like, you know, actually have her with me when I pick up something. So I guess we'll just have to see how that goes. Yeah, that sounds about right. Autistic enthusiast. But for the Navy, it was swimming, it was running a mile in boondocks, and it was I can't remember how many push-ups, but that was, or pull-ups rather, but that was the SEAL tryout that you had to do. And if you did all that, then you could go to SEAL school. Alexandria, I have Hulu too, but I think I have Hulu because it's part of Disney Plus. I haven't watched anything on Hulu in a while though. The last thing I watched on Hulu was the Handmaid's Tale. And I think the Handmaid's Tale has a new season that I should probably get around to one of these days. Never Too Old for Lego, thank you so very much for that swell design of a t-shirt. Thanks for sharing. And thanks for chatting. And I will catch you later. You're a great one. So Panzer, I went to boot camp in the summer, and it was real hot. And they always told you, hey guys, make sure you drink lots of water. Hey guys, make sure you drink lots of water. And I thought I was drinking lots of water, and then we did the swim test, and I almost drowned because I was dehydrated, and it was a SEAL that had to rescue me from drowning. Because, man, I was going under, that's for sure. Okay, Never Too Old for Lego. I appreciate that. Com, hold on a second. Let me add you here. So I guess this is just a repeat of the random thing where I just had to keep keep adding people even though, oh, it's not even let me get back there now for some reason. There we go. Okay, let's see. User permissions allowed. KOM. Okay, Com, you can view your points now. And it sucks because I'm probably going to have to repeat that for points redemption. Like, there has to be a better way. Yeah, piece by piece, that's something that some people don't fully think about when they're purchasing a house, is what other additional things they might have to spend on remodeling. Like, I mean, even now to this day, I think we still have to remodel our back patio, and we well, actually, the reason why we haven't gotten that done is because we can't find anyone that will do it. Piece by piece, let me make sure you're in. Hold on a second. You are not in, so let me add you. Okay, piece by piece, you can now see your points by doing exclamation mark points. Hey, Friday Night Bricks. Welcome to the stream. I think this is the first time I've seen you here. And I'm still kind of working out the whole points thing here. So you're still accruing points, but I just have to add you to see your points. Anyways, Friday Night Bricks, how did you find me? Piece by piece, you get them by being around. It's just that simple. So here we are back to just having this one little stud, keeping this all on here, but the next couple steps kind of reinforces it so it's not going to fall off. Well, thank you very much for picking me to watch while you're browsing through YouTube and working on Brick World mocks. So I have some fairly neat stuff to build out. I do chiefly build out Star Wars UCS sets, but I am expanding out a little bit, including the shuttle carrier aircraft. And I have some other interesting builds coming up this week. So someone designed a DS9 mock, and I'm going to build that out maybe tomorrow. If not tomorrow, I'm building out to your corner. And so that should be what I have going on for at least the next couple weeks. But I should be wrapping up this shuttle aircraft carrier probably around 9:30 Central Time tonight. Yeah, that would be pretty great, Com. Someone in the Whiskey Club joked about putting my channel on all the library computers that they found. I don't think they really did that, but it was kind of funny that they suggest that. Not me. Not me. I did not suggest that. They did. I wouldn't have even thought of that, to be honest. I can't remember the last time I actually went into a library. Yeah, Panzer, that sounds pretty cool. D-Day would be so much cooler, in my opinion. I think I forgot to put something here. I think it's just a tile. Yeah, just a couple tiles. Anyways, oh, a castle mock? That sounds exciting. How big is your castle mock? Hey, Piece by Piece, you're always welcome to stop by, and I hope to see you on Wednesday stream. And I'll probably pop into Eternity stream once this is over just to see what's going on there too. Oh yes, I have to be live for you to get the points. Specifically, I have to be live, and StreamerBot has to be live too because it's a StreamerBot plugin that is tracking the points and saving them. Yeah, piece by piece, I'm glad you did too. 60 by 95? So that is longer than my desk. That is amazing. Okay, Randucci, swoosh will probably be in about an hour or so, Randucci. I'll let you know when it's about swoosh time. So I have someone else's mock that I plan on building out for a castle, but it is not going to be 60 by 95. That's pretty amazing. How much time did it take for you to build out a 60 by 95 inch castle for Night Bricks? My goodness. Wow. 1x2 clear plates? That sounds pretty daunting. Well, I'll have to. Hey, Com, are you still around? So, did you see Friday Night Bricks? 125,000 clear pieces. How do you feel about counting out your thousands of pieces now? I guess it doesn't sound so bad. My goodness. And a D&D dice tower too? I think I know of a fan of D&D here in chat somewhere. Oh, yeah. So I do it kind of I just break it down and I'm like if I'm counting like to 200, I'll just make blocks of 10 and then just go from there. So I kind of dumb it down. Oh wow, Friday Night Breaks. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. And thank you. Sorry, thank you. I actually changed up some of the cameras this morning. In fact, so this is the first quote unquote prime time stream for the new camera setup, and thank you so very much for your feedback. It's always a little it's always a little stressful changing things sometimes because you're not quite sure, number one, how it's going to go, and number two, how people will like it. So again, I appreciate the feedback so very much. And this will probably be the last change for a while because I really don't know what else I could really do. Um, I plan on getting a new nice camera in the future, like nicer than what I've got, but that's going to be a little bit down the road. Oh, thank you, Zim. That was actually that particular angle was kind of tricky to work out because of this thing here. Trying to make sure that the mic didn't get in the way. It took a little bit of experimentation. But I appreciate your feedback, guys, so very much. Okay, so we're just putting some greebling down here on the wings. And now it's time for engine housing, which should be pretty quick and simple. This is the second time I built the engine housing and supports. I'm going to build these out at the same time because I know that they're supposed to be built out at the same time. I have a huge Chima. Is it Chima Ice Bear army? What? Very cool. Boy, I wish I knew some adult fans of Lego out here. Besides, the guy that works at the hobby shop. Um, there's really no one else I know of out here that builds Legos. So is it safe to say, Friday Night Bricks, that your favorite Lego theme is castles? Is that a safe assumption? Friday Night Bricks, I am in very south central Missouri. So the town here is pretty small. I think you could safely call it a rural area. The closest Lego store is all the way in St. Louis, which is about 3.5 hours from where I live. The closest brick and minifig shop is about 2 hours from where I live. So let's just say I order a lot from Lego if I need to have anything that is, current. And of course, because I live in a rural town, it takes a fair amount of time to get anything from the Lego store online because of UPS and all that stuff. Hey, Jez, welcome back. Oh, Philly, nice, nice. Jez, I'm gonna have. So I guess I'll put this on the screen quickly if I can find it. I have so many scenes now. So, I guess the points thing actually got pushed off of this. So anyways, I'm gonna have a point accrual system and then a point redemption system for YouTube, similar to what they have for Twitch. And I've not come out yet with what the point redemptions will be, but people will still accumulate points. And points are literally accumulated by being online and chatting. That you don't get points for the number of messages you send. You get points just for chatting. So it's just something new I'm working on just to keep things a little bit more interesting. Wisconsin? Oh, so I would have to say Friday Night Bricks, the closest Lego users group is going to be in Springfield, so that's going to be 2 hours away. So yeah, not convenient, unfortunately, in the slightest. I don't. I know when I search, there's nothing in my area, so I don't know if it's because no one's tried to start one or if no one's interested. Well, Panzer U, it's. I mean, there are some benefits and there's some, you know, some bad things that you have to account for when living in the country too. Like for example, you know, my sick cat, um, he's getting better now, but the best place for his treatment would be actually uh, at a vet in St. Louis that we took him to before, but you know, uh, yeah, it's just too far. I have no Home Depot. I have no Lowe's. I have no Menards. I do have an Ace Hardware. I have no Meyer, so it's definitely a little different. Jazz, yes. So Friday Night Bricks, I'm so sorry. Uh, you might leave my channel immediately when I say this, but I am a Bears fan. Now, my brother-in-law, who I love like a brother, is a Packers fan, and we get along. So I'm sure that you and I can get along too. And um, it just depends on how far away the arc lug is. Like if it's farther than Mountain Home, it might be too far for me to drive as well. Oh, okay. Okay, Ryan Showalter, I'll be here still probably for, I want to say at least another hour. You can watch the swoosh. I'm not very particular on college. I just like watching college football, and you know, it's just fun to watch. I don't have too much of a team. But I cannot wait for football to start back up. Both college and pro. All right, so the engines, they are done. Oh, actually, I can just hit that check mark. I forgot about that. Yep. And they go into the housing just so. Yep, yep, yep. And then, if I recall correctly, we just kind of brace them after this. Oh, I thought so, but I guess not this side. Oh, they're already braced. Never mind. So I think maybe that's it. I don't know. So I'm going to show this again. So these wheels are all synchronized. So the front comes up and the back one, they all come up at the same time, of course. The front ones have less distance to go up, so they go up faster. So the steps actually called for me. Hey, Nick! Welcome back, Nick. So the steps actually call for me to lift up the wheels. So I don't know what we have in store for bag 15, but I'm starting bag 15. Hey, Nick, welcome back. So I think this is all going to be about the tail section, because we're kind of missing a tail back here, guys. The aircraft won't fly in its current condition, that's for sure. Ooh. Almost just one by one. Well, thanks for stopping in, Nick. I gotta be careful about, like, I kinda just wanna kinda move this off. Sorry, I have one more bag after this, which is just gonna be mostly display stuff. So that should take like no time at all. So I'm predicting probably less than an hour for these next two remaining steps. And then and that's it for this one. Thank you, Nick. I hope you have a good night too. And I will catch you later. Let's see here. I'm gonna take some of these white panels out of here and some of these other angled pieces because they're kind of big and getting in the way. I just want this piece. All right. This will definitely swoosh very well when it's all done. And I have just barely enough room to put it on the case behind me right next to the Saturn V rocket. Because I measured it out earlier. So Friday Night Bricks, how long have you been putting together Legos? Very cool. Some neat stuff came out in that era, which probably brought you out of your dark ages. Did you keep any of your sets from before you stopped building? Okay, that's good. Some people they sold their stuff when they stopped building, and I've heard a lot of people express regret about that. And I'm glad you kept your sets. So I always thought I'd never built a Lego set until last year, and then I saw someone's video of a set, and it triggered some memories. So I think I built a Lego set, or at least one Lego set as a kid, and then forgot about it many years ago. And I have no idea what set it is, and neither of my parents even remember me really building Legos, so. Oh, do you stream Friday Night Bricks? Hey, you're fine, Alexandria. You're fine. We've just been progressing here pretty good. You should say hi to Friday Night Bricks. He just found my channel. Oh, nice. Wow. Wow. That's pretty impressive. I'll have to check it out, especially when it has to do with castles. I don't really encounter very many people that stream castle build-outs. So I found that pretty neat. Let's see. I would think that piece would be over on this side. Oh, no, there it is. So, Friday Night Bricks, I also have, I have a backlog too, but I think it's not really growing much anymore. But I have one too, and I'll imagine I'll probably get through it eventually. I don't really have very many sets I plan on getting in the near future, so I think I'll be able to work through some of my backlog. Interesting enough, before you joined earlier, I was talking about making one of my months, or making, yeah, one of the months coming up into like a medieval month, because I have so many medieval sets that I need to put together. And this is a little weird. Like, this doesn't twist, but this is expecting a straight vertical, but it's not vertical at all anymore. Maybe I just have to find the right alignment is all. Nope, that's not it. Something definitely does not feel right about this. Okay. Polybags, which you primarily collect for donations. Very neat. I've recently gotten into ordering some parts myself. Um, when the USPS can get the parts to me, it's always pretty nice, but they are not very timely at all lately. So yes, Space Shuttle Enterprise, by the way, is still around. In fact, when it was on display in New York City, they had the hurricane go through and it sustained some damage, but they decided that they were going to keep the space shuttle and not scrap it. So it still continues to be on display today. Oh yes, so you're going to Brick World in Chicago. Yeah, okay. I heard about that. Um, a couple of Brickheads, which is they have a show on YouTube that they go live every once in a while. They popped in my channel a couple times, and so I've watched some of their stuff because some of their stuff is pretty interesting too. And they were talking about Brick World in Chicago. Very neat. I kind of wanted to go this year, but I just can't make it work. It's so hard to get out of town when my wife works, because she works at the hospital and she's on call, and she has a hard time taking care of our too many pets. So yeah, usually I stick around as much as I can when she works. But it's cool. I bet it's a great time. And I bet you see all kinds of neat stuff there. Is that on there right? I think it is. Yes, it is. And I need this part and this part. What is the neatest thing you saw at Brick World? And for those of you that don't know, Brick World is a very large, probably the best Lego convention in the United States. Much better than the other ones I've heard about that sometimes go from city to city. Like they had some kind of brick convention in Springfield, and I knew it would pale in comparison, so I didn't even go. Yeah, sure. It might make it easier to try to work it into planning for next year, because I'm certainly I certainly would love to go, but just have just constraints I can't get past. At least not right now. Oh, I did that wrong. Oh, I did that wrong. Okay. Beyond the brick. Got it. I put so many slope pieces on, and I was just one stud off from all of them, so it's okay. It's not too bad. I found the error early, so it's an easy fix. Okay, just a couple more to pull off. No, Alexandra, it is not flimsy whatsoever. It is on there pretty solid. And I'll show you here in just a second how solid it is right now. I mean, I still have some pieces here, so I wonder if there's more anchoring or not. I don't think there is, but I feel like it's pretty well held together. I just want to finish this tail wing section, and then I'll go back to the wing. It's been a very solid build. Like I definitely have no regrets about the purchase. And it's kind of nice to build a new release set as well. Just have to do a little bit of fill in here, and then I'll be ready. I think it's like 2 more pieces, maybe 3 more pieces, and then the tail wing will be finished. This is the right alignment. Yep. All right, so both sides of the tail wing are done, and it should be ready for me to stick in now. Nope. Oh, wow. Okay, so I don't know if you can see, but it is like not moving at all. Like that's how well built it is. I mean, it is solid as a rock. You know, no flimsiness whatsoever. I think it's about sticker mania time, to tell you the truth. I think I have to put stickers on these panels. Let's see. I haven't had to put a sticker on in a while, so I guess it's about due. That has to be something that's fairly good about building castles, huh? You don't probably have to worry about stickers very much. Especially a castle that's made out of mostly clear bricks. I find that to be pretty neat. wants me to make sure I have the right alignment. And I do. Oh. Very cool, Friday Night Bricks. That's what I was suspecting. So I have to. I wonder what's going to happen when I finally put in the point redemption thing, and everyone's going to have this surplus of points. Like it's going to be bonkers on that stream. It's going to be bonkers. I might have to wipe all the points. You'd be surprised, Never Too Old for Lego. You'd be surprised if you stop chatting for a certain period of time, then you stop accruing points. And I'm not going to say what that is, because I do want you guys to, just keep on acting the way you're acting. I don't want you guys suddenly to feel compelled to chat because there might be some points involved. It's just something that I thought would no Never Too Old for Lego. As I said earlier, that it has nothing to do with the number of chat messages. It has everything to do with how much you're active time-wise. So there literally is no reason to spam chat. It doesn't. It won't help. I gotta build a second one. Oh, hey, look. And I'm a little sad that I didn't notice as I was trying to clear an area for my camera that I pushed off the disclaimer that it's not based upon the number of chats. It's purely based on just being present. Oh, sorry, Friday Night Bricks. I have to add you. I'm not happy with this process. Come on, work keyboard, work. So Friday Night Bricks, you are now added. So you can check your points. Luffy, I asked you a question, but I think you either didn't hear me or left. But Luffy, I was asking you if you've ever heard of Tivoli, or if you've been to Tivoli. I'm gonna have to add everyone manually to these. I'm gonna have to look up the documentation again, because all these commands, they should be rolled up properly without having to add individuals individually. Add individuals individually. So Friday Night Bricks, I don't have a lot of experience with StreamYard. I know Never Too Old for Lego. He's had a little bit more. I think I've only used StreamYard once, and that was actually not too bad. When Never Too Old for Lego and I streamed together, it was I think it was just the YouTube stream together that that we used instead of StreamYard. I like the fact that you can have multiple people on at the same time. And one of these days, I'll be on that across the ocean stream, but not this upcoming Saturday. I am actually going to be out of town for the majority of this upcoming Saturday. Oop, I grabbed the wrong thing. Goodness gracious. Also, did I grab the wrong? I mean, yeah, I kind of grabbed the wrong thing. I think it's going to still need a sticker. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and stick that sticker on anyways. I highly suspect that I'm going to have to put this NASA sticker on this panel. Anyways. And I think I'm going to have to wear glasses for this. All right. Now I'm going to really kick myself later if I'm doing this wrong, but I'm 90% sure that this brick gets a sticker. Or panel, I should say. And now I'm going to actually properly put this flag sticker on here. All right. All right, I'm going to get this on here and then I'm going to let it sit. And then I'm going to go ahead and put all the other stickers on that I know I'm going to have to put on all at the same time, because why not? I know it needs to be done, and I know what stickers they are and which pieces. And there's really no point in waiting. That way they can just all kind of dry off. And then when it comes time to put them on, I could just put them on. And because they're panels, at least two of them are panels, I can't go wrong. The only thing I don't like is that they're translucent stickers, and I think I got one of my cat's hairs between the sticker and the plate. So now Dudley will be preserved forever as a part of this shuttle carrier aircraft set. I'm just trying to straighten this out a little bit. Not really a big fan of translucent stickers. I would prefer that they were just straight up white. But what can you do? Okay, so I have one last sticker. If I can find the plate I need. Anyways. Oh. Yeah, no, I don't know where it's at. Oh, I wonder if it goes on the other side. Oh, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. I think this is the first time I've ever put stickers on both sides of a Lego piece before. It's always just been one side. It never gets old building Lego. And you're also never too old to build Lego. Okay, cool. That's all on there now. So I'm just going to kind of let that dry off a little bit now. Hey, welcome back, Renducci. Well, there are a total of 14 stickers. No. 17 stickers in this set. So that's not too bad. I've had worse. Like that Peugeot okay guys, I'm sorry. I need to take my dog out real fast. I'll be right back. Sorry about that, everybody. Yep, she definitely had to go. But it's all good, and she's all good. Yeah, she normally doesn't really whine too much when she has to go to the bathroom unless it's an emergency. And whew, it definitely was. So, anyways, guys, let's see. What have I missed? Oh, pretty much nothing. So sorry for running a little bit past 9. I kind of had a sneaky suspicion it would go a little late tonight. Just it's not necessarily that there's a lot of pieces, but making sure that all the details are correct is what kind of takes a little bit more time. Yeah, and we're gonna have just a little bit of repeating trivia about the set. But I think I trigger the trivia once every like 30 to 40 minutes. So that probably will be the last time we see the trivia about this set. I don't know, Zim. Do you think I can find enough trivia points to keep doing this for Deep Space Nine? Is that kind of stuff something that you guys would like to see in the future for different builds? Or is it just spam and you guys are like, I don't need to see more text? Randucci, I might do something like that. It would cost you 1 trillion Mac coins. 1 trillion. Good luck getting to 1 trillion. Man, I'm gonna have to oh man. Zim, I really didn't know that you were that familiar with The Office that you could pull that off. Oh, that is great. And I don't even remember the line that Dwight Schrute responded back with. I'm starting to get a little punchy now. It's been a long day for me today. Oh, hey, look at that. It's stickers that I've already put on. It is such a great show. I really I need to do a rewatch of the Superfan episodes, which have all the cut stuff put back in. So it's like director's cut Office that's on Peacock. It's pretty great, pretty rad. Man, I still have some more of this to build. Oh, they are pretty surprising in the amount of content that has been cut. And it's even more neat when you've been watching, or I'm sorry, you've been listening to the Office Ladies podcast, and they start talking about things that have been cut, and then suddenly you can watch all the things that they were talking about because it's been added right back in. And I'm sure there's still some things that were cut and never put back in, but it's still neat to see the things that they added back in. Yep. Da, 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 da. Okay, cool. So I'm doing it right still. So the thing that I'm most embarrassed in life about television is that I never watched through all. I can't believe I'm actually going to admit this on video for people to watch for time immemorial, but I never watched Seinfeld until last year. What? I never had me put this on there in the first place. So, I'm interested to hear more about this Lego D&D. What does Lego D&D entail? Okay. Wow. That's pretty cool. That sounds very interesting. I have I've played a fair amount of Dungeons and Dragons when I was younger, but I keep getting busy around the time that they're doing one shots around here. So I haven't been able to make it for that. But Com, I don't know if he's still around. He's actually working on a large D&D mock for him and his slug out there where he lives. Yeah, CB, CB, CBC AIB. I'm not sure how I should pronounce your name, but yes. Mounted on top of the Concorde. That's great. So CB Cave, CB Cave. Let's do that. CB Cave. I have just enough room on my shelf behind me to stick it right next to the Saturn V. Or at least I did when I was measuring it out earlier. Hopefully that's still the case when I put the tail wing section on. Yeah, triple planes would be crazy, but um, I've had several people talk about the Concorde today, and the last time I went to Target, I saw that they had one there, and I was like, you know, kind of floored by the fact that Target would have a set this big. I don't have a Target in town. I don't have. We knew you love planes, so we would put planes on planes, so you can have planes on planes, something like that, Zim. But anyways, I don't have a Target here, and I haven't been in Target in a while. And I was in there for something else, and I was like, hey, let's see if they have Legos. And my lord, did they have Legos. Okay, so here we go, guys. I can now put this on top like they want me to. Oh, that's a bummer. So yeah, so when you are messing around with the set, you have to be really careful about the shuttle bay doors popping open on you. I should have been expecting that, but I wasn't. Oh, oh. So let's do that again. My least favorite part about this set is the shuttle bay doors. Like, I do not feel like they are in very well. And I don't feel like they close very well either. Hey, congratulations, Never Too Old for Lego. And thank you, CBK, for finding me. And welcome to the stream. I don't think that you have been here before, and I'm speaking at the camera so you can read my lips, which is pretty amazing that you can read lips like that in the first place. And oh my goodness, these shuttle bay doors are just terrible. Okay. Now they are all back in and flush again. Yep. And there, that is our progress so far. That's our progress so far. So, last bat, guys. Yeah, this part, I guess. Yep, so yes, that is all together. Thank you, Lego Instructions, for wanting me to do that. Okay, yep, display stand is next. Yep, come on, let's rock and roll here. Let's rock and roll. Get this done. Let's go. I have to work tomorrow, so let's get her done. So, Friday Night Bricks, like, I don't understand the YouTube logarithm whatsoever. Like, I just put tags in the description. I put tags in wherever I'm supposed to tags, and I just hope for the best. Like, I think Never Too Old for Lego seems to have a pretty solid grasp of the algorithm, but I've been a little stuck where I'm at as well. But it's cool. I mean, I I uh, I get some new people on the stream like yourself, Friday Night Bricks, and it's great. And that is the best part of the channel is meeting some great new people and continuing to get to know them as they stick around. Yes, never too old for Lego. That is what I have been constantly fighting. It seems well, constantly for someone whose YouTube channel is, um, I think about 6 months old now. I think I'm getting close to 6 months old. It's still pretty new. Pretty cool, Friday Night Bricks. Pretty cool. I hope the exposure works out for you. I mean, you sound like you have a pretty epic thing going on with the castle. And some exposure at Brickworld. I mean, I imagine that would also really help out. I can't see why it wouldn't. Yeah, sometimes I wonder if my schedule is too robust. Um, Man, I keep thinking that today's Sunday and tomorrow's Monday, and this whole Memorial Day thing is kind of throwing me for a loop. But anyways, I used to stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then I started thinking that that's actually a little like one day too long. So I ended up dropping Sunday and kind of using Sunday as a flex day for when I have to take a day off in the week from streaming, and that so far has worked out fairly decently. But again, you know, there's not really a whole lot of things to do in the town I live in, and my wife, when she works for a week, she's ultra busy that week, and so she can't really hang out. And most of the time, when she's off for a week, she's heading out of town. So it's left me with a fair amount of time during the week to stream. So, Never Told for Lego. Generally, I'm known for Star Wars, but I've had some definite randomness too, and that randomness will probably return here pretty soon. I don't really buy too many non-UCS Star Wars sets, so I don't think like once all this stuff is done, I'm going to be exclusive to Star Wars. And in a way, I think that's okay. I don't think I need to just remain a Star Wars Lego builder the whole time. And that's part of the reason why I changed my branding For a while there, you know, I was just everything was Star Wars branding, and I thought this isn't going to be the way the stream is going to be in the future when I finish the Star Wars UCS sets. So I might as well just start switching things around so it doesn't look a little weird when I have like a Star Wars intro and then suddenly I'm building a shuttle carrier aircraft, for example, or a castle in the near future. It won't be a mock. It'll be someone else's mock, but I'm still going to build a castle. That's what I've planned out. Yeah, I understand never too for Lego. I just, you know, I've been a little bit more fortunate, but never too old for Lego. The things that you build, don't discount how enjoyable the things that you're building are to watch. And you do things and build things that I haven't built yet, and it's still fun to watch nonetheless. So don't discount the things that you're doing. It's great. Almost done, guys. Almost done. I'm also saying that for my own benefit too, because I'm fading fast. So for castles, I have the Lion's Night Castle I need to build out yet, and then there's a Raven's Night Castle of some sort that I'm going to build out. I just haven't fully settled out which design I'm going to pick. I think I thought I had it settled out, and then I saw some other things come out, so now I'm not quite so sure, but there will be castles in the future. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why either. Is it maybe because it would be too difficult to build out the skull in Castle Grayskull? You know, the big skull. I would think that might be a pretty large design challenge. Hmm. Oop. Wow, I wasn't expecting that whole piece just to pop out like that. All right, let's get this orientation again. Okay, so let's get this Technic pin in. Oh, oh, this is not behaving now. I'm gonna have to take this out and start over from scratch. There we go. Now we're in there. Well, I don't think anything like that would be necessarily protected by IP. Are there other Hasbro IPs that don't have mocks? I guess while we're on the topic of it, why is there no Thunder Tank? You know, from the Thundercats. Maybe Hasbro does block that kind of stuff. Because I assume it's Hasbro that has the IP for He-Man and Thundercats and stuff like that. Yeah, this is right. My goodness, never too old for Lego. That sounds like a pretty active bar. Whew. That's a lot of fights. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and stick these stickers on. I know it's coming. I don't have to wait. Let's just get it done now. At least they're not transparent stickers. Yeah, that does suck. Never too old for Lego. Sounds like a raw deal. Okay, that one's done. Let's give this a little bit more Windex here. Make sure this one goes on nice too. Yeah, that's we used to do something similar. Never too old for Lego when I was in the Navy in San Diego. We would go to Mexico and uh, and drink in Tijuana because the drinking age was 18 down there. But I only went once and I didn't like do anything stupid. I didn't let anyone else do anything stupid either. Okay, so let's let those things kind of sit. I'll continue to build out the rest of the space, which is almost done, guys. Almost done, wrapping it up. And then we'll have the triple swoosh. Fetch all these. Two of them. So they go here. Yeah, they go here. Kind of like in Jack Reacher there, Never Too Old for Lego. The movie, not the show. My, stabbed 7 times? Goodness gracious. That's pretty terrible. Never too old for Lego. I'm sorry that happened. You have the worst luck, man. You have the worst luck. So I have 4 pieces left or something like that. Maybe 5 pieces left. I guess the most important thing right now is not rushing too fast and making a mistake that will have may have to go back and rebuild. Yeah, never too old for Lego. It's been in a real life roadhouse. put too much stress on the piece itself. So I should have more exposed. So there should be at least one. Yeah, I think that looks right. Oop, that does not look right. How did I get 2 there? I don't think I can get 2. Unless they put it in. Nope. I have no idea how they set this up. You know what? I don't care. It's close enough for government work. I would have did that. Okay, that's what I did. Okay. What, Zim? I blame it on user error, man. Not on you, buddy. And there we have it, folks. So the nose really does not look all that bad to me. And the rest of it is pretty cool. So I think it's a solid addition to my collection. Oop. Oh. But I guess I got to be careful about the nameplates because they have a tendency to pop off real easily. Okay, so well, guys, thanks a lot for showing up. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so we have to do this the right way. And the right way is we have to first expose the landing gear again. Because it does all synchronize. So it's on the landing gear. On the landing gear, so pretend like this is actually really fast. Oh, hold on a second. No, there's no car brakes. I just hit the mic and my brain just went in a different direction. And then we're gonna come together again, folks. Oh, there we go. Ooh. Oh no, we just lost an engine. But the Boeing can still operate with 3, so we're probably fine. Nothing to see here. Okay, so now we need to land. Oh, we lost the front ones. All right, I'll fix that later. Or maybe I'll just fix it right now. I don't know how that popped out. Okay. Well, folks, there we have it. The shuttle carrier aircraft is all done. I would say it was a pretty enjoyable build overall. My only critique itself is the shuttle bay doors on the Enterprise. I don't like how they were all put in place. Like if you see here in the overhead, that is the resistance it's giving me right now to close it. Like it should close fully, not feel like you are bending something into place to get it to close. And I think part of the problem is that not all of these points here are connected. Like only this and these 2 spots and this at the back. That's the only connection points. I think there should be more connection points to guarantee that the doors are more fluidly able to open and close. But I do think it's very neat that you know, this housing on the back does pop off pretty easy, and then you can actually stick these engine parts back on reasonably well, so that you know, you can alternate between the transport mode, which is what it's currently in, to be more like a shuttle mode. Now the plane itself, I don't have any complaints about the plane, except the front landing gear has a tendency to come off. But you know, besides that, it's cool. So it's a good build, and if you are into like planes and shuttles, like I'm kind of into planes and shuttles, then I would highly recommend it. So sorry that went up for a little late. It's almost 10. It's my bedtime. Let me just make sure I didn't miss any text messages from my wife. I did not. So Fire Spider, thank you so very much. Cool, Fire Spider. I'm sure you will enjoy it. And yeah, this is my second stream of the day, so I think I spent about 8 hours streaming today. So I am a little tuckered. But thank you guys for watching. And let's see. I did have someone from Twitch that did PG Name. They did chime in from Twitch. It's been a while, but I don't want to acknowledge that they're here. And Friday Night Bricks, thank you for tuning in. And if you liked what you saw and want to subscribe, that would be great. I love subscribers still. It's every time I get a new one, it still feels as great as the first time I got one. And if you guys liked what you saw, don't forget to give a like, and that helps people like Friday Night Bricks find me on YouTube and join in on the fun. So I will keep you guys updated tomorrow with what I'll be building on Wednesday. And I hope you guys have a good rest of your night and a good day tomorrow. And I will catch you Wednesday night. Bye for now. Thanks for watching.